to Tucson, Arizona. Arizona Stadium with this red and blue crowd ready to bear down with their Wildcats. What a game we have in store for you today. A Big 12 showdown, and the implications could last for the rest of the season. Arizona will boot it away to start this one. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Bearcats offense will go to work first. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule.
Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll give it to him again. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
This defense is going to have to do a better job slowing down the run. We've seen twice now in this opening drive this guy break one. And so this defense has to do a better job at the point of attack, and their D coordinator probably is already thinking to himself, well, I have to get another guy in the box to slow this guy down.
The Bearcats can really attack on this second and short. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Here's the handoff. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
I'm amazed by this offense. This is how you set the tone for a game. Running, throwing on the opening drive, driving it right down the field. You just run to set yourself up now.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Cincinnati!
The coaches always talk about starting fast and taking that opening drive and really setting the tone for the football game, and that is exactly what they did, and they finish it with a good brand of physicality, running the football, ending the drive, and getting off to the 6-0 start.
He'll bring it out. It's Watkins. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Wildcats offense has the ball for the first time. And Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him in man coverage, you might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones, you got to throw his way. He's a really good route runner. He can catch the football. And then when the defense decides to double cover and take him away, that's when you go somewhere else with the football or you run it. The balance in this offense, based on how they play him, I think is big today.
Yeah, and that's what you've got to do as a defense. Sometimes you double team him, sometimes you play zone, mix it up, give different looks, because he is a guy. He's shown the ability to burn your defense and make big plays.
Changing on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. They're going to ride this running back. Pretty good job of running to get there to the 32. Let's chat a little big picture Arizona. They were really excited about the pickup they got last week. Commitment from a 3-star defensive back, David. And when programs at this level can get guys like that in the building, everybody celebrates.
That whole building gets excited because transfer portal is one thing, but high school recruiting, when you can get somebody out of high school with some raw tools that are really good, you can see the future could be bright. You take those guys, you try to develop them instead of going into the transfer portal.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Bearcats. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
And And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Anderson wants to throw. Under fire. Great catch along the sidelines, but the object is to go forward.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short.
Man, the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Power football with the run. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Got his man. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the 1st down.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
Once you start getting closer to the end zone, you start bringing in more big bodies, right? They're going to run the football more. The field shrinks. I can run different cover.
Touchdown, Bearcats! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
Really nice job by the quarterback getting through his progression. He wanted to throw that football down the field, but nobody was open. He never forgot about his running back, running the swing route, spitting it out to the perimeter, and letting him do the rest for a touchdown.
Anderson will throw. Fires to the big fella. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. We've reached the break. Cincinnati is on top. And that was an impressive and dominant 1st quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. They'll leave it with the lone back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed 1st down on 2nd down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on 3rd down.
And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Off play action. The throw. Quickly to the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
Looking to throw again. Right down the middle. Complete downfield. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think on that...
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. And the field goal unit is on the field.
Offense facing fourth down.
He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, second and 7. Wants to go up top. Floating away. He'll pull it down and run. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. The Bearcats come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive. There he goes! Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Big third down conversion, getting the ball to your running back, and he does the rest. This guy, I think, will get a lot more touches.
And you want to know why he's on the field on third down? Because he can block, he can catch the ball, and you can also hand it off to him, and he can go find the sticks and keep drives alive. What a weapon.
And the Bearcats are on the move. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. And the Bearcats racing to the line in a hurry-up. They've built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. I could throw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's first and goal. Fires to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
Looking to get it in. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati! And the extra point gives them a 28-3 lead. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
28, Arizona, 3.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Anderson wants to throw. Here's a heat. On the run, fires downfield. Got a man. It's Richardson. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
And that's in Arizona.
Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Bought a little time, lets it go. Pucks it out of the air. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Nice job by the defense on fourth down, bowing up, getting physical, stopping the run, shutting down that fourth down play. Really good job by this defense.
Throws to the wideout. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Makes the grab over the middle. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
Really nice job on third down by this offense. This offense has struggled on third downs throughout the season. Not even in the top 50, but you know what? When you make it third and short.
Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return to that small change. They take over at the 43. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Using the quick game.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it's still a positive game.
Anderson will throw. Quick completion on the out route. He gets it into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 48. And the Wildcats line up trying to move the sticks on third and short. Throwing right. Makes the grab. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Lost the throw on first down. And they can't make the connection.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week he was unbelievable. This week, even better. This dude is absolutely on fire, in the zone, feeling it, using the whole field, doing whatever he wants.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete. And it's third down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. It's good.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Running back searching for a hole. At the 35, he's got room. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say this has been a fun watch so far in Tucson. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right.
Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. It's like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half, but, man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the third quarter. They got to get it going now.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Makes the grab on the left. He gets it out to the 28-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. The Bearcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Quickly out to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. They'll run play action. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Bearcats have their offense in high gear. Give to the back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. They'll go to work on second down after doing damage on the ground. Right back to the well. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Wide out trying to get it in. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bearcats. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Didn't get anything done. 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Catch in the middle. It's Ford. I don't think he was the primary receiver on that play, David, but a very productive pickup on first down.
And these tight ends are so good at understanding zones and where to sit down. And listen, it's not the huge gain down the field, but it's always death by 1,000 cuts, small gains, great tackles, and continue to move the sticks.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. Throws to the tight end. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. They'll try it over the left side. Done enough for the first down. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bearcats. Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Makes the catch. It's Craig. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31. And the Wildcats in a good spot here with second and short. From the gun, the ground game. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Now the play fake. Bringing the heat. Time running out, and he second down play. That's the end of the quarter, and Cincinnati is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Looking to throw, it's Washington. Rush is on him. Got rid of it just in time. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Missed the connection on second, now looking at a third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires to the middle. Another incompletion on third down.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did. Turning it on. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw on that last play, but he made a pretty quick decision that he was just going to tuck it and run it, and his offensive coordinator is glad he did. How about the speed by the keeper?
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cincinnati! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. Off the play fake on first down. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. So now it's 2nd and long. The play action fake. Here comes the heat. Finds a man on the left. Gashes him in the middle. The tag. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has it on the doorstep. On 1st and goal, let's see what Arizona does. The option look. He'll pitch it. Beck's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Arizona. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep
breaks into the open. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. 1st and 10 coming up.
And the defense down in this game, they just can't do anything to stop this offense at this point, David. Right now, they know they're going to be trying to run the football and try and ice the game, but there's nothing at this point it seems they can do.
Yeah, and it's frustrating. I got to sell out, man. I got to bring as many guys to the line of scrimmage as I can. I got to find a way to get this ball back to my offense. The clock is not my friend, and them running the football is only going to run this thing out quicker. I got to find a way to make something happen. Strip the football, do something.
Finding open areas. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. And the Bearcats are moving quickly down the field. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Makes a grab deep.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. And even in the fourth quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots. They are still being aggressive, pedal to the metal.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
This is what you love to see from your red zone defense now. You're making the opponent go backwards. Really nice stop on the run, a TFL. Now you got a big second down. You're probably expecting the offense to throw with a little bit more room to work on.
They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. On the run, it's Ray. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
Arizona 13.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Craig. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. The give to the lone running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform